we will be starting with our chest. Now this is the chest. For a child you call it chest, not bust, because they don't really have any breast yet. So this is our chest, this is our waist. If you look at it very well, you see there's a white thing tied, you know, around the waist area. So if you don't have this, you know, you could take a rope or take a tape and tie it and make sure it's the waist, so you can actually know where the waist is. So I'm going to take my tape, I'm going to take my chest measurement. So for my mannequin, give a bit of ease, you know, for the child as well. So if you really look at it, I'm putting my 2 fingers in between. You can put 1, it doesn't really have to be 2. So for my mannequin's chest, I'll be doing 25. At times I do 26, because for a child, it doesn't really have to be tight fitted. It needs to be free on her body. But if you want it tight, then you'll be doing 25 inches. So for the waist measurement, so this is it as well. And all my measurements I'm taking to the side. If you notice, I'm not taking it to the center. Please do your measurements like to the side, so you don't like stand in front of the child. So for the waist measurements, I'm doing 22 inches. Okay, and then that's it. So we've done chest, we've done waist. So the next measurement I'm going to do is from my shoulder, the tip of my shoulder. My mannequin has a cut, and a body too. If you check very well, you find like a place that looks like the middle part of the shoulder. So I'm starting from there to where the tiny part of the waist like is. For a child, she may not have it, she may have it, but it's just half part of the body. So from there to here, I have 11 inches. But most time for the child, 11 inches will actually get to her navel. You won't use that. So it's better you go up 1 to 1.5 inches. So if I'm working to give her that accentuated, as in just make it look at the waist level, I'll be working with 9.5 or 10, not 11. But if you're doing a low waist dress, you can actually use that 11 or 11.5. So you're taking from your shoulder to waist, and then we are going to take from our same shoulder to the floor, which is the full length. So for this mannequin, it's 38 inches. Now when we are making a ball dress, we always add more, you know, so that by the time the whole thing you're fixing under kicks it, you won't be having less. If you use 38 and probably just added a bit, you'll be having less, so we add more. So that's 38, and then we're going to take a measurement from the waist also. You take from the waist, wherever. If I'm using 9.5, I'll come from 9.5 from the waist to the floor as well, and I'll be having between 27 and 28 inches. So we've done the chest, we've done the waist, we have done from shoulder to waist, we've done shoulder to floor, and we've done waist to floor. So the last measurement we are going to be taking, well, maybe not really the last, because I have a way I calculate my armhole, you know, is my shoulder measurement. So from one shoulder to the other, you can, a lot of people do half. If you know where half of the back is, you go from there to this. So this is half of the back, this is my midpoint. So you take from here to the end of the shoulder, that is 5 inches, and that's perfectly fine as well. Or you go from one shoulder to the other, which is 10, and you're going to divide it by 2. So finally, I have a way I calculate my armhole. But if you're not going to be calculating your armhole like I do, it's better you place your tape and determine where the armhole of the child is. For this child, this is for a 5-year-old, this like 4 years, 5 years can work with this. I will be using 5 inches. So there's a way I determine it. If you're not using that, please just take the measurement exactly the way I have done. Okay guys, so please do watch this video over and over again, and you will actually get it. So if you get that measurement, I mean, you're going to make a super duper dress. So we'll get back to how to get our materials right.